Okay, so good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. I got like 20 minutes to make this video. Uh, let's hope. I've been trying to do it for like about half an hour, and it hasn't gone that well. I've been interrupted a lot by pets. Don't get pets; they're terrible. So I feel like I have to sort of because I'm always in the green now. I feel like I have to sort of update on the green situation. So I have good news and bad news, green wise. The bad news is that I have had 3 migraines in 4 days this week, so it's quite green, and I have my glasses, just in case it gets too bright in here. But the good news is that my doctor said I don't have to trial the gluten anymore. Which is the culprit, I believe. So I don't know how interested you are in hearing the details of this situation, or how the LDI works. But basically, what it is the if you're trialing for more than one allergen, I am currently trialing for 3. He says that for most people, all of their reactions resolve at the same dosage. So you only have to find the one dosage, and then that should fix everything. But it's not it is possible for different allergens to be at different dosages, and that's why you trial all of them just in case. But I basically was just I cannot, I physically cannot, do it this time, because the migraine situation has gotten so bad, and I can't it's not just that I'm afraid that my head will fall off if I trial the gluten this time, but also I it's a practical consideration. I'm having so many migraine symptoms that I can't really differentiate reliably between the migraine symptoms and the gluten symptoms, which I need to do in order to check for the trial. And basically he was just don't do the gluten this time. Just stop doing the gluten. I would also like to say that I have been having migraines since 1995, and have been diagnosed with them by a doctor since 1995. And this is literally the first time I have told every doctor that I've had about the migraine situation, and including the times when it was really bad, including the 2 years that I wore sunglasses in the house. This, I have not kept this a secret. And this marks the first time that I have ever had a doctor suggest any sort of treatment thing, and the thing that he suggested is only an over-the-counter thing. But the fact that he suggested anything at all is a big novelty. So we will see if it works. I don't know whether it will do any good, but we will try it. So anyway, so that's the situation we are currently in. I'm hoping it's been, like I said, I did not end up actually trialing the gluten this time because I could not. I have trialed it twice. The last time was almost a month ago, and I'm still at this place. So I'm hoping that, since I'm not I'm hoping that it will resolve with a little more time, and also I have ordered the migraine stuff, so we will see if that helps. Good times. I'm sorry about talking about so much weird health stuff. I don't know if this is stuff that you are interested in hearing about. So if it's not, it's okay to say so. Please tell me if I am being boring, or too much information, or whatever. So what else do I have to talk about? Well, the tomatoes are going. because I have been falling asleep at weird times, including sleeping through like chunks of the day, I have not actually been doing most of the tomato situation because my mom gets up in the morning and does tomatoes. And like normally it works in phases. We have like phases that we do, and she will do the first phase and then I do the second phase, which is the milling, which is, you know, all the hand cranking. But because I have been asleep, she has been doing it, which I feel really bad about, and I keep telling her not to, and she keeps doing it anyway. But then I do the third phase, which is like putting everything in the cubes and putting them in the freezer and like doing all of the packaging and the like washing of the dishes and cleanup and that stuff. Well, most of the cleanup. So like phases 2 and 3 are normally my job, but she has been doing phase 2. Like I feel very guilty about this, but the upside of it is that my hands work, and so I have been knitting. So we have almost an entire sleeve here. This is the part that was done last week. I have done this part. The only thing that's left here is a ribbing, and then I've got the first, well, most of the first part done here. We're just about to there. So I've got the first part done here, and then I just have this section left to do over here, and then we do the ribbing. If this looks weird and lumpy, it's because it has an entire skein of yarn shoved down it, and this one has what's left of the ball of yarn that I was working with. I have them pinned in with stitch markers so that they won't fall out, and it's much easier to keep track of what I'm doing that way. So we have most of a sweater. We're gonna see how that goes. I don't know, like my hands are very tired, so I don't know. We'll see. I feel like this has not been an interesting video at all, so sorry about that. I'm trying to think if I have anything that actually is interesting or funny to tell you about, but I really don't. It has not been a very active week. I have spent most of it, you know, sleeping at weird times and like watching TV, and that's been about it. Often watching TV with my green glasses on, which makes things look really strange. But you know, you do what you can do. So that's it, I guess. I mean, to be clear, like I am feeling better than I was like earlier this week. There were a few days there that were pretty rough, but like I am feeling a little bit better. So like, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to tell you about, but like I don't think that there is anything. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope whatever like stuff you've got going on is going well. I love you a lot, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.